You pass your prime, you know what I mean? And people like, you're a nerd and stuff like this. People like, I'm 40, I'm married now. I've been to 4 weddings and a funeral and shit like that. And like, so what, man? So what? That's your life. So what? This is my life. You know what I'm saying? Some people have always isolated me in a way where it's like singled me out to be a future that they still really ridicule to this day. When I was in the middle of Smashing Pumpkins, I was in the middle of Green Day, I was in the middle of Berkeley, gyms and whatnot. I was at the fucking the most criminal act at Third Eye Blind concert. High side, talking about Jumper and all this stuff, and I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Waiting for what, man? What are you talking about? At a concert, why are you acting all serious and shit? What, do you want to cry? Have a crying moment? Have a sit down Indian style kumbaya and cry and exclude me? The fuck is this charging me this shit? So I don't give a fuck about fucking went to school, high school, talk about, or say, oh, he's past his prime, he's a nerd, and passing it on to your folklore and all this other mess. All that. All this graphics and stuff, perfect graphics and stuff. So what? You out here, you see a cypress tree, you do all that, you've been to the south, you go to the south, you eat beans, you eat pigs and whatnot, you go to these new fancy bridges and stuff like that, you go to these fucking fancy flowers, you eat at these culinary spots, you eat these different kind of slices of meat and stuff, you take all this, you know what I'm saying? You do all this stuff and say, you know what I'm saying, and be like, I'm beyond him, I'm doing this. So the hell what? So why are you always complaining then? Why is it always something that centers around me and what you talk about?